Liverpool identify ideal £34 million Trent Alexander-Arnold transfer replacement. Welcome to LFC Transfer Daily News. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Liverpool fans across the world will be hoping that Trent Alexander-Arnold eventually decides to sign an extension to his contract to keep the dream alive of the Scouser's stay at the club for his entire career. But if negotiations happen to fall south, the club will need a new right-back to replace the incredible influence that Trent has when on the pitch. According to a new report from Court Offside, Liverpool are great admirers of Bayer Leverkusen defender Jeremy Frimpong, who has a release clause of just £34 million. At just 23 years old and having just pulled off an invincible Bundesliga campaign under the eye of Xabi Alonso, Frimpong is an extraordinary talent who could certainly soften the blow of potentially losing Alexander-Arnold. And having featured heavily for the Dutch national team, he is a personality that Cody Gakpo, Ryan Gravenberch and Virgil van Dijk will know very well. Under the leadership of Arne Slot, Liverpool's Oranje contingent has started the season particularly well, with Gravenberch taking many of the headlines, while Gakpo has delivered when called upon and Van Dijk has been at his old reliable best. Subscribe for more Liverpool FC updates and hit the notification bell to stay in the loop. Trent to Madrid and Frimpong to Liverpool. Despite plenty of long-standing speculation, nothing has been confirmed that Real Madrid will make a move for Trent in the new year when he is allowed to speak to other clubs about potential moves, but there is a high likelihood that both parties will explore every possibility. With Jude Bellingham leading the line in a remarkably stacked Galacticos Madrid team, it would not be a surprise if Trent was tempted to move away. And if the England international were to leave Anfield, Liverpool could be tempted to secure Frimpong's services, although that is likely to be easier said than done given there are plenty of clubs in the race for his signature. Alternatively, Liverpool could manage to retain Trent with a successful contract extension, and Frimpong could end up joining Real Madrid, who are also considered to be monitoring his situation. Either way, the club will want to ensure they end up on the right end of the situation, by keeping Trent on board or lining up a replacement with as few complications as possible. Liverpool looking for key figure to work with Mamardashvili and Bajcetic on LinkedIn. The departure of the legendary Jurgen Klopp didn't just mark the end of his Anfield stay. His assistant manager Pep Elgenders also departed Merseyside after securing his first managerial role at Red Bull Salzburg. Vitor Matos, John Arcterberg and Jack Robinson are members of Klopp's staff that also went on to pastures new this summer. The arrival of Arne Slot sparked a complete overhaul of the staff that will work with the squad left by Klopp in a bid to bring more silverware back to Anfield. Slot brought Sipke Hulshoff to Liverpool with him, who was the Dutchman's assistant at Feyenoord. Their working relationship formed in 2015 during their time at SC Cambuur Leeuwarden. Former Everton defender John Heitinga has also been appointed as one of Slot's assistants after a stint being the caretaker manager of European giants Ajax. It is evident that Slot hasn't yet finished building his backroom staff, however, with Liverpool on the hunt for specialist coaches and staff. David Lynch reported that the Reds were on the hunt for a specialist set-piece coach to make Liverpool even more colossal at attacking and defending dead ball situations. However, after first-team individual development coach Aaron Briggs was temporarily handed the responsibility, the Anfield side are set to delay their search following Briggs' impressive involvement in Liverpool's Champions League victory over AC Milan, where Virgil van Dijk and Ibrahima Konate netted from set pieces. Liverpool on the hunt for a loans performance analyst. Liverpool's bid to enhance their staff even more has been made apparent once again in recent days, with Liverpool eyeing up a loans performance analyst after advertising the role on LinkedIn. The description of the job outlines that the club are looking for someone with a proven track in PDP phases at a Category 1 or 2 academy or within a first-team environment to join Liverpool and be the key connection between the players on loan and the staff at the AXA training ground and academy, using video and analytics data. This will prove no doubt beneficial to Slot's side, with the opportunity to get a more in-depth insight into all the loanees' performances on a weekly basis, allowing them to make a decision on whether the moves are proving successful or, in cases such as Fabio Carvalho at RB Leipzig last year, whether if it's worth recalling him back to the club if no progress is being made. Now is the time more than ever that Liverpool need an individual suited to this role, with the sheer number of youngsters the Anfield side have loaned out to gain valuable first-team experience this summer. The likes of Georgi Mamardashvili, Stefan Bajcetic, Ben Doak, Lewis Comas and Owen Beck are among the names that are currently spending time away from Anfield. Liverpool make crucial breakthrough in contract talks with key star. It's reached a point where the word contract should come with a warning at Liverpool this season. It has quietly become a very important turning point for the club with a new head coach, the necessity to see a new PTICK in form from high-money signings such as Cody Gakpo, Darwin Núñez and Ryan Gravenberch, and the current deals of Mo Salah, Trent Alexander-Arnold and Virgil van Dijk coming at the end of the season. The decisions made this season will distinctly impact the trajectory of the club over the next half-decade at a minimum. Who is getting a new deal? And Football Insider is now reporting that Liverpool are seeking to give dynamic left-winger Luis Diaz a new deal to secure his long-term future. Diaz has had a sublime start to the season, with his 5 goals in 5 games coming second only to Erling Haaland in the league at current. No one would doubt the importance of Diaz's contributions so far, but the report raises more questions than it answers. Diaz's previous league-high goal total for the Reds sits at 8. His 5 before the season has even reached October indicates a serious progression for the 27-year-old, but with his current contract running until 2027, any such extension could feel slightly premature.
Thanks for watching. Like and comment. Subscribe.